How did ancient civilizations multiply numbers? Imagine trying to multiply large numbers without the calculators or computers we have today. How did people do it before all our modern tools? Well, ancient civilizations found clever ways to handle multiplication using simple operations like doubling, halving, and adding. They didn't need to memorize endless multiplication tables. Instead, they used methods based on what they knew about numbers and patterns. The ancient Egyptians, for example, used a technique called mediation and duplication. They would take one number, usually the smaller one, and repeatedly halve it, discarding fractions. At the same time, they doubled the other number each time. When the halved number was odd, they added the doubled value to their total. This way, they broke down multiplication into smaller, manageable steps. For instance, to multiply 35 by 41, they would have 35, doubling 41, and then add the doubled numbers where the halved 35 was odd. This method is similar to how computers multiply numbers today in binary form. Babylonian mathematicians used a different approach. They relied heavily on their advanced tables of multiples and squares. They worked in a number system based on 60, called sexagesimal. They would look up multiples of numbers and use the difference of squares to find products. For example, to multiply two numbers, they could find their squares, subtract one from the other, and then divide or adjust to get the final answer. This process involved breaking down large multiplications into smaller, easier steps using their tables, which made calculations faster and more accurate. Other ancient methods included the lattice method from India, where numbers were arranged in a grid, and diagonal sums gave the final product. In Mesopotamia, scribes would split large multiplications into smaller parts, multiplying by single digits and then adding everything together. They also used multiplication tables, which listed multiples of numbers, making it easier to find results quickly. All these methods show how early humans understood numbers and their relationships. They turned multiplication into a series of simple steps, doubling, halving, adding, and looking up tables, making complex calculations manageable. These techniques were essential for trade, land measurement, building projects, and astronomy. They laid the foundation for the multiplication methods we use today, proving that even ancient civilizations had a smart way of handling numbers.